Have you ever been in a position where you needed to install hardware in the home or the auto, but you didn't have access to be able to get a nut on the back side and you didn't want to weld a stud? So that's where you turn to the nut riveter. So this right here is from Beaver, which is a 14-inch nut riveter. And inside this kit, what you'll get is going to be several of the dies and the nut rivetees. So this right here is a 3/8, 5/16, 1/4 inch, 1024 M10, 8, and a 6. So when it comes to using this, it's super easy to actually use. So you just pull the cap off of it and you'll pull the desired, we're using a 1/4 20 at this point here. And if you look at it, it's actually clocked. So you set it in the tool in only one way. So when you get this set in there, nice and comfortable here, in the back side of it, you can actually twist it around to be able to get it in line and keep it in the upright position. So at that point, what you'll do is just screw this head on the top of it. That'll lock that into place. And now on top of that, then you'll pull this part of the die here and then you'll lock that in. So now at this point, you've got a stud sticking out. So this is where you would pull out the nut rivet and then you would actually open these jaws up so that way you have maximum throw on it. If you look at this, how as I open it, it's going to grow. So now you've got it stuck out and you got room to actually get the thread started on it that's down on the inside of it. So this is basically going to compress and sandwich whatever it is that you're trying to mount. So let's get this tightened up. So you do have the threaded rod here that you can open up to help with the torque on that when you're using, say, a 3/8 or larger one. So now that we've got this extended out, the jaws are loaded, they're wide open, and it's locked into place. So now it's actually ready to rivet. And now we apply pressure. And just like that, it's compressed. So you would see where that would be sandwiched between that frame rail or whatever that you're mounting. So at this point, you would be done with it. You would have the nut rivet that's locked into the vehicle, and then you would maneuver this rod on the back side of it that you can actually pull the threaded stud out of that nut rivet. So at that point, you now have a fixed object inside the frame rail that you can just screw your 1/4 inch with a washer and lock washer, and that right there is going to be a time saver when it comes to installing fasteners in areas that you do not have ways to get a nut on the back side of it. So check the link down below to find out more details on it. If you want to find out more about the 14 and 16 inch nut riveter coming from Beaver, definitely enjoy this thing right here.